Imagine a killer so terrifying that an entire city turned to jazz to stay alive. In 1919, New Orleans faced a nightmare. The Axeman, a brutal murderer who forced people to dance for their lives. And this story? It's one of the strangest you'll ever hear. So here's the deal. The Axeman, he's out there, strolling through the streets of New Orleans. Slick black shoes clicking on the cobblestones, acting all casual like he's just a guy out for a late-night walk. But behind that cool demeanor, he's a cold-blooded killer, and his weapon of choice, an axe, borrowed from his victims' own homes. For months, he's been breaking into houses, creeping through dark rooms and attacking people in their sleep. Most of his victims are Italian grocers. He doesn't steal anything. No valuables, no money, just their lives. He slashes throats, smashes heads in, and leaves his bloody axe behind as his signature. Then, just when you think it couldn't get more chilling, he finishes the job, walks to the kitchen, and pours himself a nice cold glass of milk. Like he's on a lunch break or something. But here's where things get really crazy. In March of 1919, the Times-Picayune gets a letter. And guess who it's from? The Axeman himself. In this letter, he warns that on a specific night, anyone not playing jazz music in their home is going to get the axe. Yeah, he gave the whole city an ultimatum: play jazz or die. So what does the city do? They jazz it up. The night he promised to strike, every single bar, restaurant, and house is blasting jazz music. People are partying like their lives depend on it. And well, they kinda do. Musicians everywhere are playing for their lives, filling the streets with sound, and guess what? The Axeman doesn't show up. No one dies that night. And just like that, the Axeman disappears. No one ever figures out who he was. He's never caught, and the murders stop as suddenly as they started. So yeah, this is a story where jazz literally saved lives. The Axeman of New Orleans, a killer who terrorized a city but also gave it one of its most legendary nights of music. Creepy, right?